Hey guys, Mr. Wright here. In this video, I'm going to show you how to log into your Gmail email account as well as getting into Google Classroom and showing you how to navigate through Google Classroom and a few little tips and things. So before I get started with that, just to kind of remind you guys that using a computer, whether it be a desktop computer or a laptop, is going to be your best device to use. Tablets are kind of hit and miss. Depending on what brand of tablet you have, the Apple iPads seem to do okay. They don't have as many problems, but they still have glitches and things that cause issues. But your Kindle Fires and your other off brand tablets are not good to use for a lot of these things just because depending on how old they are or up to date they are, they can cause a lot of issues. So, thankfully, everybody in our class has access to either a laptop or a desktop. So, please use those to submit your work because you're going to have a lot less problems with that. So, depending on what type of computer you have, regardless, you just need to access the internet. I use Google Chrome. You may have Internet Explorer or something like that, but you just simply need to bring up the web browser, okay? So I have the web browser here, and I'm going to type in www.gmail.com, okay? And it's going to bring me to the Gmail website where I have to type in my Gmail account. Okay. Now, if you've already signed in before on your computer using your Gmail account, then it's probably already going to be there for you, and you'll just click on it. It'll ask for your password. So in this case, I'm going to use Courtney's email. She don't mind, and for demonstration purposes. So I just need to type in her email. I hit next, and then I type in her password. Okay, now we're logging in, and now I am in my email, or Courtney's email. If you notice, she doesn't have any email messages. Over here are your tabs, things that you have sent, emails that you have sent. Here's your inbox. If you want to send an email, it's very simple. You hit compose, and then it says to, and you start typing in. Most likely, the only emails you're going to be sending are to me. If you have a question about something, this is one way to communicate with me. You can simply start typing in my email address, which all of your parents have, and it will probably go ahead and pop up like it does here, and then you just click on it. Your subject is going to be whatever your email is going to be talking about, whether it be question about quizzes, something of that nature, and then you just type your message on what you want to ask or tell me in this box here. Then you hit send, and that's pretty much it. Any emails you receive will be up here, and it will give you a notification. I do recommend that maybe you check your email frequently just to make sure that you haven't received something from me, but most of the communication is going to take place in Google Classroom. So from here, I can actually go straight to Google Classroom, okay? I go over here to the waffle symbol, kind of looks like a waffle, and I click on it. It's going to bring up the apps that you have access to, okay? Documents, calendar, Google Slides, all of that. But Classroom right here, I click on it. It's going to probably open it up in a new tab. So it did for me. Now I'm at Google Classroom. Okay. So now I have my class, the Wright class 2019-2020. I click on that, and it brings me right inside the class. Okay. Here is the stream page. At the top, you have Stream tab, you have a Classwork tab, and you have a People's tab. Okay. And I click on those to simply go between those, all right? But you will always be enter the classroom on the stream page, and here it is, okay? You have seen it already, and this is where all of the assignments and post I have made are on this stream page, okay? So I can go all the way down. There's not a whole lot there as of yet, but if I go down to the very bottom, it's the very first thing that I posted, the Newsella assignment, okay? I see this here. If it says Adam Wright posted a new assignment, Newsella reading assignment, tells you when I posted it. You can see 12 class comments here. If you click on that, it's going to drop the box down to where you can read the comments. You don't need to do that right now, but simply I click on the assignment. It's going to take me to where it tells me the directions. It tells me when it was assigned, tells me the title of the assignment, tells me how many points it's worth, and then here you can look at all the comments. And of course, you always want to make sure that you are reading through the comments and staying up to date on the conversation that is happening in each individual post, okay? So, from here, you would just click on Newsela and you would go into the assignment. I'm going to show you this in another video because I don't want this one to be too terribly long. So I'll do another video on how to get into Newsela from Google Classroom, and then I'll show you how to use some of the tools in Newsela. But we'll worry about that in another video. So if I want to go back to the main page, okay, you can either hit the back button up here, or you can simply click on the class name again, and it will take you to the stream right where I left off. All right. Here is where you can make comments. It says add a class comment on each individual post. You can do that. All right. If it doesn't say add a class, or if it doesn't say class comments, if you click on it, it will bring it up to where you can. All right. It's really important that you kind of read through these. I give specific directions on what I want. Most of you have done very, very well making sure that you are reading the post and doing what I ask. For instance, like this post here where I wanted to touch base with you and I made a video that was a message to you guys talking about how much I missed you, and also talking a little bit about Google Classroom and what you should be doing to stay on track of your work. I also had you answer some questions after you read, or actually after you watched the video. Then you were supposed to make a response in the comment section, okay? One real quick thing. Most of you guys did an excellent job, okay, responding to this, the people who have done it so far. There are a few people that have not completed this yet. You need to make sure that you get in here and respond to these questions. So if I was making a response, I would simply click in the add class comment box and I would start. My directions told you to go ahead and number each answer using complete sentences, capitalization, punctuation, and restating the question in your answer. Great examples of people who did that. There were a few of you that did not, and I simply asked you to go ahead and resubmit your answer in another comment, fixing your corrections so that you followed my directions more carefully. So here I would say number 1, and then I would type my answer. Most of you guys just went ahead and numbered them and kept it all in one little piece here. That is fine. I'm not worried about that too much. There was one person, Austin, if you scroll up here, where you could see he did exactly what I did in my example in the directions. See how mine are on each individual lines? Some of you may not know how to do that, so I was going to tell you. So you do number 1 here, and I type my answer. I'm not going to type out an answer to save time. But then once I get done typing my answer for number 1, a good complete sentence restating the question in my answer, I simply hit the enter, or it's also called the return button on your keyboard. I hit that one time, it lets me start a new line. Then I can do number 2. I hit it again, it lets me start a new line. I can do number 3. And that's how Austin made that happen. So great job, Austin, on that. But I know some of you are not familiar with how to do that, so I just wanted to show that to you real quick. Couple of other things. Just make sure, like I said, you're reading each post and you are completing these tasks that I am giving to you so you can receive credit for them, okay? Quizzes, same type of situation. It says it's an assignment. You simply click on it. It will take you to the quizzes links and gives you the directions right here. Tells me when I posted it. And here, Courtney's already finished this, so it actually says her score up here. So she did well on it. It gives you 2 different links. It gives you a mobile link and it gives you a web link. You are on a computer, so you want to hit the web link. It will take you directly to the quiz. Some of you are having issues doing this on tablets because they're not iPads. They're kind of off-brand tablets, and it just doesn't work as well. So Since you're on a computer, it's going to work really easy. You click on that, it's going to take you straight to the website. I will cover that in another video as well. I'll do one for Newsela and one for Quizzes. This also, again, shows you all the comments that have been made that you'll want to read through, and I will respond to anything that you have posted, any questions you have. Over here, you have an option for this assignment to send me a private comment. This is a way that if you send a message this way, only I can see it, okay? So if you have a question about an assignment and you don't want to put it in the regular comment section down here, you can simply go where it says add private comment, and it will only be a conversation between you and I, okay? So once again, once you finished your assignment and you're done, then you just click the back button, or it's just easiest to click on the name. Be sure to go through, watch these videos, respond to the post. Here's another video, and then I had something that you're supposed to do on this. You're supposed to make a comment. Some of you haven't done that yet either. So make sure, like I said in the other video, you are reading through all of these posts, okay? Now I'm back at the top, and this was today's assignments in specific directions. You've got to read these carefully, and it tells you exactly what to do, okay? Now, the other tabs, Classwork. Classwork is going to be where a lot of your assignments are also listed. Like here's the reading assignment, here's some of the quizzes assignments. Things that you have or have not done will show up here, okay? So this is just kind of a list of things to do. Then the People tab, this shows everybody in our classroom, and the little mailbox over here allows you to click on that and you can send someone an email. It will probably open up another tab and it will start an email message to that person, okay? Make sure that you are using that appropriately. There's really no reason to be emailing really between you too much unless it's just a friendly conversation. But like I said, all of this stuff is monitored by the school, guys, so make sure that you are very careful about how you're using this stuff, okay? Even though you're at home, it's still through the school sites and things, so just be careful. I know I won't have to worry about anything like that. So back to the stream page. Like I said, today's assignments were attendance. It says answer the question for the attendance assignment I have posted below. This lets you, as a student, get credit for attending class today. So if I go down a little bit, I see these other two assignments. One of them says quizzes, one of them says attendance Friday. Click on the assignment like you always do. It gives you more directions. You can make a comment if you want, but over here is where you actually do the assignment, and it's really not even assignment. It's just telling me you click one of these two answers. I am logged on as well as working on completing any and all assignments I have not finished, or you can click as your answer, I am logged on, but I have questions or need help with an assignment. That tells me that you're on, but you have a question or two and I need to get to you, okay? Courtney's already done this and turned it in, so she clicked this one. She's good to go. Once again, you can add a private comment, okay, or you can post on the actual post or assignment, and everybody can see your post if you do it here, okay? So, couple of quick things. If you have any questions about this, hopefully this clarifies some of this. The most important thing is that you just go through here and you read this stuff and make sure you read the comments and follow the directions. I take a lot of time typing this stuff out so that you know exactly what to do. The only other thing was this box over here. Will tell you if you have upcoming due dates, okay? If she had an assignment that was not done, it will pop up over here and tell you sometimes. And if you click View All, it simply takes you to kind of like the class page or the classwork page, this one here. So it kind of does the same thing. I would just work with these three tabs. Over here is just kind of a message center telling you, hey, you have this due coming up, and it's just kind of like a reminder. So if you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out. Read this stuff carefully. You'll be fine. It does tell you exactly what to do. So I want to say great job to all the kids getting logged on. And some of you are working very, very hard. I appreciate that, and staying on top of this stuff. Remember, watch my videos. Remember, checking in on this stuff during the weekdays. And I don't mind if you check it on the weekend too. That's fine. But time of day is totally up to you. If you want to work on this stuff in the morning, that's fine. If you want to work on it in the evening, that's fine too. But just make sure you leave yourself plenty of time if you work on it later in the day to get the task done. You don't want to be waiting until it's almost bedtime to get on this stuff. And then next thing you know, you don't have enough time to finish the assignments. And if you waited to the last minute, they could be late or something of that nature. So just plan accordingly. I'm flexible on what time of day you log in. If you have any questions, just holler at me. Okay, hope this helps. Talk to you soon.